Kenya has begun making plans to cope with the expected influx of South Sudanese people running away from the fighting in their country. Interior Cabinet Secretary Joseph Olelenku says the country may have to join forces with the United Nations High Commission for Refugees as more South Sudanese nationals continue to flee to Kenya. This even as airlines resumed flights to South Sudan, ferrying many of those who were stranded in the wake of the unrest following the attempted coup. Wilkiston Yabwa is here with the details.
Tight embrace, a sign of happiness to see one who has been away for a while. The happiness here coupled with relief at their safe return. These, a section of passengers who had just disembarked from a plane which landed from Juba, South Sudan, fleeing the chaos and uncertainty in the face of an attempted coup. On Thursday, no fewer than 4 flights from South Sudan landed in Nairobi, ferrying persons of different nationalities to safe ground. Each was lucky to get a seat out of the country.
There was a 540 that came earlier. I came with Kenya Airways, but I understand there's a flight that has a problem now in Juba Airport, so flights are not taking off. I know the Kenyans who are stuck there, they are trying to get transport, mainly road transport, to come down.
I contacted some of them this morning, and they informed me that Numule port is very congested. There are very, very many people there. People are arriving even at midnight. Some are arriving in Numule at 7 p.m., others even at midnight. And this morning there was a big congestion and rush to get clearance at the port so that they leave.
Returnees say the gunfire was the first sign that something was terribly wrong. Violence erupted as soldiers supporting former Vice President Riek Machar allegedly tried to seize power.
The situation in Juba is very tense. People are really scared.
On Wednesday, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs announced that a section of Kenyans had paid their own way to leave South Sudan and were en route to Kampala, after which they would come back home. Kenya has also begun to make arrangements to deal with South Sudanese nationals pouring into the country, a section of whom left Nairobi for South Sudan just 2 years ago when the country became an independent state.
Interior, we are looking at the internal logistics with regards to the unfolding scenario. Hopefully we will not have refugees, but in the unlikely event that they are there, we have made the necessary preparations in conjunction with the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, because we will not turn them down.
Those still in the capital, Juba, now report that the guns have fallen silent. But in the face of the uncertainty about the future and reports of fighting in other South Sudanese states, many are anxious to come home. Wilkiston Yabwa, KTN.